Hi YouTube. So obviously this is week 2. Although that video was recorded 5 days ago, I don't think I uploaded it until like the day before. So yeah, sorry about that. This is my let's see, what's today? Today's the 20th. So 6 days until my surgery date. 5 well, really 4 more days of the liquid protein diet, lean and green as they call it. So what I have to say about that is that the first, it's 2 weeks. The first like couple days were okay. They sucked, but they were okay. And when I say they sucked, I mean you're still hungry. You're eating crap like every day before that, like everything you could possibly imagine. I was still eating, and I would go to the classes, and she'd be like, don't drink carbonated beverages, no sugars, fats, and fried foods. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, great. And then I would go home and have like a giant burger with like fries and a Coke. Yeah, so bad choices. And that was the old me. So anyway, started the 2-week protein diet on the 12th. And it started out kind of meh. And then it got bad. It got to the point where there were days where I was like, oh my god, if I don't eat something right now, I'm just gonna like drive this car off the road. And it was really interesting. So one of the bigger points for me was actually going to my doctor's office for an appointment yesterday. And it was from 1:40 p.m. and then all the way to 3 something, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I have to leave from where I'm at by noon. So I ate breakfast at like 9, and then I was like, what do I do for lunch? I could eat lunch at 12, I guess so, but then I won't get to have dinner until like 6. So I usually wait until 2 or so. So that didn't happen. Basically, I had to make my shake ahead of time with like extra ice, which means it's already going to be watered down and just a mess when I get to it. But I made it with extra ice and brought a thing of unsweetened tea. Well, that's not true. I sweetened it with stevia, which is okay. So sweetened with stevia tea and my protein shake, took it with me to the doctor's office and had my appointment, then went across to the hospital to do blood work, answer a variety of questions about my medical history. Do I smoke? Do I drink? Have I had any open sores, ulcers? Am I dying? Like a whole barrage of questions. And once you get done answering those, they're like, okay, we're going to send this all to your doctor, and we'll see you on the 26th for surgery. I'm like, great. So I leave there, and I don't really stop to think about how hungry I am. So I'm literally on the highway heading home, and I go, I'm starving. So when I'm like, I'm starving, thank God I brought the shake. Let's put it that way. So got the shake and pretty much down the entire glass of tea. And from there, I was like, I'm okay. But I wasn't, because literally I finished it, which by the way, it was a watered down mess like I thought it was going to be. And I get home and I'm starving, and it is only like 4. And thankfully I was really busy. So this is my tip to you. Stay busy. If you can stay busy, stay busy. You'll be less hungry. It'll suck, but it won't suck quite as bad. So I was busy until like 8, and then I finally got to eat. And I didn't overeat, thank God, but, it definitely was like food just went extinct or something. That's what was in my head. I was like, oh my God. So that being said, some things I can't wait to look forward to that I really hope happen, at least in the short term, is the not needing to like, devour everything. That'll be nice. And I know it's not long term, but in the short term, I can't imagine with the pain that you're going to be in, even if it's well managed, you still have to deal with it. I can't imagine you're going to be like, I'm starving right now. So that'll be a good break. and it's a really good time to use that tool to build those really good habits and good practices. So again, I've got 5 days left on this, and then 1 day of, well, no, I take that back. I've got 4 days left of this, 5 if you count today, and then I have 1 day of clear liquids the night before surgery, which after 11 I can't drink or eat any of those clear liquids. And then surgery is on the 26th at 11:15 a.m. and I have to be there 2 hours early, so that'll be interesting. But really, it's just kind of a crazy process. One of the interesting things I thought is that on the sheet it says elective surgery, and I was like, well, I don't really see this as elective surgery. I mean, I guess you can kind of see it that way, but for some of us, it's absolutely like life critical, So elective is kind of an interesting term that I don't think necessarily applies. Elective maybe in the insurance approval process, but not really in like the benefits to your life. So that's my 2 cents. For all of you guys who are going through this, already have gone through this, stay brave, keep being awesome, being strong. That's great. I think that's pretty much it for my message today, but thank you for taking the time to listen to this and for just being there for my journey. Anyway, have a good week.